Function of blood. Transport of gases. Oxygen is carried via blood from lungs to cells in various parts of body and carbon dioxide from tissues to lungs. Transport of nutrients. Simple nutrients like glucose, amino acids, fatty acids are taken up by blood from wall of alimentary canal and transported up to each cell in the body. Transport of waste material. Nitrogenous waste like ammonia, urea, creatinine are related by tissues into blood which carries those to kidney for excretion. Protection. Antibodies are produced in the blood and they protect the body from microbes and other harmful particles. Transport of enzymes and hormones. Blood transport the enzymes and hormones from the site of their production to the site of their action. Thermoregulation. Body temperature is maintained constant at 37 degrees centigrade by vasodilation and vasoconstriction. Vasodilation, expansion of blood vessels. Vasoconstriction, contraction of blood vessels. 7th, maintaining the balance of minerals like sodium, potassium in the body. 8th, if blooding occurs at the injury, platelets and a protein called fibrinogen of the blood forms a clot and seal the injury. Now we will see human blood groups. Depending upon the proteins like antigens and antibodies, different blood groups are formed. There are 4 main groups of human blood as A, B, AB and O. Besides, there are 2 types of Rh negative and Rh positive of each of those 4 groups. Thus, in all 8 blood groups are formed. Example, ARH positive and ARH negative. Blood donation. If a person meets an accident, bleeding occurs through wounds. Many times, blood transfusion is necessary during the surgical operation. Similarly, blood is transfused in case of a patient of anemia, thalassemia, cancer too. Anemia means deficiency of red cells. Blood transfusion is carried out to compensate the blood shortage in body. This is called as blood transfusion. From where the blood is supplied for blood transfusion. Blood banks. Blood is collected in blood banks by specific methods from the healthy persons and supplied to the needful persons. If the collected blood is not to be used immediately, it can be stored for some days in refrigerator. Blood donor. Person who donates the blood is referred as blood donor. Blood recipient. Person who receives the blood is referred as recipient. Person of the blood group O can donate the blood to the person having any other blood group, whereas the person with AB blood group can receive the blood from the person with any other blood group. Hence, person of blood group O is called as universal donor and the person with blood group AB is called as universal recipient. Heredity of blood group. Blood is collected in blood banks by specific method from the healthy person and supplied to the needy person. If it is done without matching, it may prove fatal for the patient. Person who donates the blood may be recipient in future. Blood donation without any expectation is always life-saving. Blood is required in various situations like accidents, bleeding, surgical operations. Blood donated by healthy person is to save the life of needful person. Hence, blood donation is considered as the best donation. Now we will see blood pressure. Blood is continuously kept flowing through blood vessels due to contraction, relaxation of the heart. Due to contraction of the heart, pressure is exerted on the wall of arteries and it is called as blood pressure. Proper blood pressure is necessary to supply the blood in all parts of the body. Pressure recorded during the contraction of heart is called as systolic pressure, and that one recorded during relaxation is called as diastolic pressure. Blood pressure of a healthy person is about 120 to 80 mm to 139 to 89 mm of Hg. It is measured with the help of sphygmomanometer.